My name is Chris Joseph. I'm 64 years old. I live in Santa Monica. I am a 5-year survivor and thriver of pancreatic cancer. I thought I had a stomach virus. My stomach would growl a lot. Because it was going on for a while, I decided to go get checked by my regular doctor. They did the first scan, and then they came out and said, we want to run some additional tests that your doctor didn't order, and that really set me into panic mode. They ran the additional tests. The radiologist came into my room and said, you have a mass on your pancreas. The official diagnosis was 3rd stage pancreatic cancer. I thought I was going to be dead within a matter of months. When I called my girlfriend, I was in tears and panicking. And when I called my ex-wife, I was in tears and panicking. And then I got home and talked to my kids, and it was the hardest thing I've ever had to do. I went to see an oncologist. They immediately prescribed chemotherapy. The goal was to shrink the tumor to do surgery after that. For me, Whipple surgery was never an option because of the location of the tumor on the tail of my pancreas and its location next to a main artery. The surgery they were talking about was trying to get as much of the tumor out as possible. The first couple of treatments were not that bad. I remember thinking, I can tolerate this, I can do this. And it turned out the chemotherapy was not working. Cancer had grown. And so they changed the chemotherapy regimen, and it got that much harder in terms of my being able to tolerate it. I felt like chemotherapy was going to kill me. In April of 2017, I discovered I had been misdiagnosed. It wasn't that I didn't have 3rd stage pancreatic cancer, I did. I actually had a very rare form of pancreatic cancer. 1 out of 100 pancreatic cancer patients have that genetic marker. My friends helped me raise some money, and I went to Germany for 3 weeks to do alternative treatments. When I came back, the Food and Drug Administration had just approved Keytruda for my 1 of 100 pancreatic cancer patients. My alternative doctors in Germany and my doctor here all wanted me to do the Keytruda as well, and so I did. I still have a tumor in my pancreas. It's stable. Once the tumor became smaller, there really wasn't any need to have surgery. With the help of my medical care team, I've learned how to live with cancer. My support system was huge in helping me. My girlfriend sat with me and held my hand, and still does. My ex-wife, who I have a great relationship with, helped me take care of the kids. Most of the time I kept the kids 50%, but there were some days that I couldn't early on. I remember writing in my journal that I would wonder if I would see my kids graduate high school because I didn't think I would get to. My older son just graduated high school last month. My younger son will graduate high school in 2 years, and unless I get hit by a bus, I'm going to see him graduate in 2 years. I've kept very busy during the last 5 years as I've been living with pancreatic cancer, thriving with pancreatic cancer. I went on about 12 or 13 trips. I still work full-time. I have a company that I run. I have employees. I wrote a book about my cancer journey. I want as many people as possible to read it. I give it away to cancer patients. If anyone who's watching this video wants a copy, they can email me at chrisjoseph@mac.com, and I'm happy to send them a copy. Right after I got misdiagnosed, I learned early on to ask a lot of questions of doctors, to be my own best advocate. I simply think that every case is different. We're not statistics, we're individuals, and we each have our own stories. Being an active participant in your cancer journey is a great way to help you live, to survive, and to thrive.